Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Missy. Thanks for joining me again for another video. I made this layout for My Scraps and More a few weeks ago for one of our weekly challenges. It was for the Saturday scrap lift, and this picture is of my little Paige, and she took her pants off this day. She's still wearing a diaper, but I'm going to call this No Pants Wednesday because it was a random Wednesday and she was not wearing pants. So there you go. Very original, huh? Anyway, I scrap lifted a page by one of our awesome members. Her name's Brenda, and I'll kind of talk about her page and my page as I go. But I will tell you, it features a huge circle die cut. And so I had this idea, and I showed you the cut file that I was using. It's from the Cut Shop. It's a big circle that says love at the bottom, and I enlarged it to take up most of the page, and I wanted to back it with some extremely bright colors. So I pulled out my Dylusions, and if you've ever used Dylusions, then you know that they are super extremely bright, very pigmented. As you can see there, you almost need some sunglasses because they are electric colors, and I love them. They are so pretty. That's how I want this to look. As you see, I just put the die cut back over. And this is just a random piece of cardstock that's white that it's from another project. And so I just pulled out my rainbow array of Dylusion sprays, and I'm just making a big old mess here. I'm just using the packaging technique, and I kind of wanted it to look like paint splatters, just like graffiti paint. I don't even know the word I'm looking for, just random splotches of color, but I didn't want them to blend together to be muddy looking. So I tried to make sure that they were all dry before I smudged in the next color here, and it turns out really nicely. I was very excited about how the final piece looked. And I'm going to be using some Bella Boulevard Color Chaos papers and embellishments with this because they're super bright, and they go with these colors really nicely. So this was really fun because this is something to do, like I know I've said this before, but if you want to do a messy layout like this, this is a way that you really can't mess it up. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm just literally splotching down random colors. So I have it like I want it, and I'm going to trim that piece of cardstock down so my backing fits the bottom part of this pie chart here. So I'm going to glue that down, and I really love how that pops. It's just really bright, and I like how the white cardstock looks on top of it. So I'm just going to trim it off, and that was really easy to do, and it didn't take that long. It's pretty fun. So if you want a customized look to something, do something like this. It's very quick and easy. You get the colors you want. Now the black and white striped paper is part of the Bella Boulevard Color Chaos, and since my photo is black and white, I did want to add some more black elements in here. So this is kind of a very loud layout. I hope it's not hurting your eyes with all those stripes. It's kind of like one of those optical illusions. Are they moving? Are they not? I did use a little bit of the new I Love Sunshine collection from Echo Park because the green really matched the bright green in my spray. And I'm just going to back these other 3 open pie chart pieces with some bright colors that coordinate with the sprays that I used. I love that green. I'm liking green more and more lately. Green's never been my favorite color, but I don't know, it's growing on me. This is more of the Bella Boulevard. There's all kinds of black and white, all kinds of bright colors, stripes. Very pretty, bright, cool collection. So this blue is not nearly as bold as the blues in my sprays. So I'm going to jazz it up a little bit and add some mess to it. Well, I don't want to call it a mess, but I add some splatters to it in my 2 shades of blue. I have a teal and then more of like a royal blue color here. And I just kind of wanted to tie in the blues that were in the bottom up here in this top pie chart piece. It didn't take this long to dry at all. Especially if you use a napkin, just dab it up and Delusions are going to dry just like you put them down. They seem to color whatever it is you're putting it on really quickly. I think that's an orangey yellow color sheet from Fancy Pants. I don't remember the collection, but it's not new. Excuse me. It's kind of an orangey yellow color, but it's bright and it matches all of my colors there, I think. And I was really happy with how that turned out. I didn't want to add much pink at the top because there's so much pink at the bottom. I'm going to be tucking my picture into the right there where I keep sticking it to check. Now I wanted to add some separation between the edge of the circle and that black paper. So I traced it with a pencil, and now I'm just going in with some black acrylic paint and a foam brush, and I was just going to freehand paint a black messy circle around it. It's going to kind of create a shadow. And in Brenda's page, she used a large die cut as well, and hers was a beachy themed page, and I was inspired by this circle die cut most of all, and so I used that element to scrap lift her page. And if you want to see her page, you can join our forum and check it out. Every Saturday we have a scrap lift page where one of our DT members will scrap lift a member's page of their choice. And every day except Sunday we have a fun challenge up. So and this paint dries really quick too, and I didn't really intend for this to be a perfect circle, and it's definitely not, but it did do what I wanted to do, which was create kind of a little bit of separation behind the die cut and the background. And this is kind of a different layout for me. I did get my mixed media in, but it was fun because it was just kind of a different feel, and but I really love the results. I love how it turned out, and it was really fun to make. I really enjoy backing die cuts, and especially when it's something like this where you can just kind of freehand it and get messy with color. So I'm going to tuck the picture in right there. That's where it's going to wind up going. But before, and I don't record all of this because it took me a while, I'm just going to freehand trace around all the letters and around all the white space just to make those letters pop a little more. And I tried to go slow so I did not, mess up the tracing pattern since I was freehanding it. So I had to twist and turn my paper a lot. And I cut the rest of this out because it did take me a while. There we go. I traced around, and I also stitched. I don't know if you can see, but I stitched through all the lines and around in that circle. I was very proud of myself that I actually stayed inside the lines going around in a circle on my sewing machine, because I tend to get in a hurry and I put the pedal to the metal and that thing's going across, and I was like, okay, it's a circle, you can't do that. So I had to go very slow, and as you can see, I actually stayed inside the circle. I'm very glad they don't give speeding tickets for sewing machines, because I would probably get pulled over a lot, because I tend to get in a hurry when I stitch. Anyway, I'm going to add in my title, and that is a sheet from the Bella Boulevard Color Chaos collection. And like I said earlier, No Pants Wednesday is going to be this title, because if this child had her way, she would never wear pants. And I did pull some American Crafts. That Wednesday die cut is from American Crafts. Oh gosh, +1 maybe? Oh, I'm having memory lapse here. It's one of the really, really bright color ones. It's not too old of a collection. There were some really bright reds and pinks, yellows. I think it's +1. Came out last year. Added in my tangled thread, some washi tape, and some more of the Bella Boulevard die cuts. This is awesome. That's from Bella. And now this little circle tag, it's from Michael's. It's from Recollections. It's from a pack that I bought on clearance probably over a year ago. And it's one of those random purchases where you see it and you're like, oh, that's so cute. I'll use that one day. And so here's that one day. I'm using it. Well, it went away. It disappeared. Where did it go? It comes back. I'm going through that little sticker sheet. There's that collection. It's Amy Tan. What's the name of that collection? You see the sticker sheet there. I've used a lot of it, but I still go back to it whenever I'm using bright colors because it always seems to go with my bright colors. I think it is +1. I added that yellow tag back in, and I'm coming back in with some thread. And this is something else that I like to do with my thread is make messy circles sometimes. And I'm going to kind of layer that right there underneath my flare button, which is from A Flare for Buttons, because I'm addicted to flare buttons. And it says one of those days. Like, yep, it's one of those days. Where's her pants? We have to go on a search to find her pants because she hides them. And then she goes in the window and she dances around for the world to see. That's my child. More stickers. Lots of fun little stickers on this in this Bella Boulevard collection. I'm finally going to glue that tag down just because it's yellow and it matches the yellow, I think. And it's just something cute and it's a circle. I'm just going to embellish the rest of it. Oh yeah, I forgot I did color this cute little Wow wood veneer that I've had for a while. I think it's, oh goodness, I'm having memory lapses on all of my things today. It's either Studio Calico or, oh, it's Freckled Fawn. I think it's Freckled Fawn. But it says wow, like, wow, where are her pants? It doesn't wow us anymore because we're used to it, but, you know. If you were driving by and saw her in the window, you'd probably say, wow, where are that kid's pants? Don't ask me. They're probably behind the couch. I did add in a little more green from that Echo Park collection. I just did a little punch and layered another flare button on top of it. And that little sticker down there says place, I think. And I just wrote the living room because that's where she is at the time. And I'm going to come back in with some black color shine and add my dots. I'm getting much better about covering up my photo. Yeah, we all know what happens when you don't cover up your photo. And in comes the date. And I think that's going to wrap it up. I made this a while ago, so I don't remember if I added journaling or not. Really, there is no journaling needed because it's just a kid wearing no pants. I did come in with, I think this is from the Chicken Nitty collection of stamps. It's either 365 or Yippee. It's a little arrow there. There's the final product. It's very bright. I had a great time making this. It was super fun. I really loved the cut file from the cut shop. I loved all of the electric colors from the Dylusions, and the Bella Boulevard was really fun to play with. So check out myscrapsandmore.com if you want to play along with us. And thank you so much to all my subscribers for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.